Welcome back to AM Northwest. Our next guest is a recipe developer and the creator of the blog How Sweet Eats. Her newest cookbook is filled with 100 recipes to make meals effortless. We welcome the author of Easy Everyday, Jessica Merchant. Hi, Jessica. How you doing?
Hi, Will. Thank you so much for having me.
You bet. Your new cookbook is so good. You have what, like 100 recipes, right?
Yes, there's 100 brand new recipes that can all be made in 30 minutes or less.
Which is what we like to hear. We like it when it's easy. Now today, tell me about what you're going to make for us today.
I'm going to make a hummus crunch bowl, and this is a Mediterranean-inspired grain bowl. So I have some pearl couscous here, and I already made my vinaigrette. This is my lemon feta vinaigrette, and
Ooh.
It is so flavorful. It is a vinaigrette, but the feta makes it a little bit creamy without being heavy.
Sure, okay.
It's so good. So I drizzle a little bit of that on the couscous first, and then I add in all my vegetables. So I have tomatoes, olives, cucumbers, and you can add anything that you want on here.
Is this one of those things where you're cleaning out the fridge? Here we go. Let's use.
It can totally be a clean out the fridge meal. I like to use some quick pickled onions in place of, a traditional diced or a chopped onion. The other thing I do is I do a big scoop of actual hummus, like creamy hummus right in there, because when you mix it in, it will be so delicious. Roasted red peppers. There is just so much flavor here. And I am a complete texture nut. I love my recipes to have some sort of crunch.
Right.
I top it off with some crushed pita chips. So that's where the crunch comes in, and it's kind of like a pita chip crouton.
So the last thing you put in there too was chopped cucumbers, right?
Yeah. Yep, cucumbers, tomatoes, olives. It's very fresh and delicious, but still super satisfying.
Yeah. Oh, yum. All right, let's take a look at some other recipes I know that we have pictures of, and I'll have you tell me about them. Tell me about this one.
Oh, this is the fire roasted chicken tortellini soup.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so good.
That is a huge favorite of my family. Yes.
So tell me, yeah, I was going to ask you to tell me, just to go back to the tortellini soup. Tell me about some of the prep that you need to do that.
It's really quick. I like to use fire roasted tomatoes because they add so much flavor, but they can stay in your pantry. So you already have those on hand. Then we're going to also add a Parmesan rind into the broth, and it makes a very rich tomatoey Parmesan broth. It is so flavorful.
The Parmesan rind, you say?
Yes, a Parmesan rind from the end of your Parmesan sheet. It adds so much flavor.
Oh, wow. Okay, and then let's take a look at the next dish. There we go.
Yes, that's the sticky apricot chicken and broccoli. So again, a dish that comes together in under 30 minutes. The chicken has almost like a sticky sauce from apricot preserves. It's super flavorful. It's savory and sweet, paired with roasted broccoli. It's amazing.
Wow, that does sound really good. And I think we have one more dessert.
Yes, this is my grandmother's frozen cranberry slice. So my grandma would make this every holiday. It's kind of like a freezer ice cream slice. So it has dark chocolate, cranberries, pistachios. It is so good. You make it in a loaf pan, then you slice it to serve it.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. How does someone get to be a recipe developer? That's a lot of like experimenting, isn't it?
It is. I started my food blog in 2009, which feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it a long time. Yes.
So do you experiment on your family then?
Oh my gosh, all the time. And sometimes they just ask if we can have something regular for dinner.
Regular. Oh, wow. Has there ever been a big failure?
Oh my gosh, I have failures all the time. Probably my biggest would be a red velvet cake a few years ago. But I have failures all the time because I'm constantly experimenting. It's all trial and error. And I usually put a modern twist on a classic. So sometimes I completely ruin, one of my mom's great recipes.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think that when you take something, well, I like the idea of putting a new twist on an old favorite because you can always make a different, we love to put our twist on recipes in general.
Yes, definitely. And I think it makes them more exciting. It just gives us a little bit more variety. it makes things, you know, they still taste nostalgic and comforting, but they have a little bit of a modern twist to them.
Yeah. Is it pizza on the cover? Because that looks incredibly delicious.
That is my weeknight white pizza made with puff pastry. It's so delicious. It can come together in 20 minutes. It's always a hit. The crust is so flaky and buttery. It's amazing.
That looks fabulous. With puff pastry, yes, I'm there. Fantastic. We want to tell everyone that the cookbook is titled Easy Every Day. All 100 recipes look fabulous. You can buy the books, of course, wherever you buy your books. Thank you so much, Jessica. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, bet. Now I'm really hungry, so that's your fault. So thanks a lot. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest.